Right, the other part I got on with, now his face looks funny, but this is only really marking it out. So the first thing I did was I made this peaked sort of cap for him. This is for his hair base, right? Peaked cap. And when you put it on, you don't want it sitting too much, because you want, he has, you know, all you Gene Simmons fans will know he has like a widow's peak, as they would call it. All right, so a widow's peak. So you're not going to stitch it down yet. First of all, you're going to see where the eyes want to be. Now, these aren't his eyes. These aren't his eyes. These are just markings that sort of mark the side of his nose, you know, and they're sort of at a slant because your nose is at a slant, okay? So you want to mark it, basically, there's sort of like one stitch between, it's sort of just about where the peak comes, just below where the peak comes. I went down 5 stitches. So there's one stitch between the top, you know, the top part of these two, and down at the bottom part I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 stitches between there. So I'm bringing it in. I'm bringing it in at a slant. Now, it's only as markings to mark his nose. The other thing I put on was his mouth, right? I stitched them all in from up in here. Again, the way, if you've seen my other videos with faces, I do everything up there and then you won't see it. Right, so I've tried different ways of doing the eyes, you know, the big makeup eyes, okay? And the easiest way that I can see is use black felt. So you just cut out a shape of black felt, stitch it on, but I'll show you that in another video, okay? But that's the easiest way as far as I can see. I've tried knitting it, and because it's thick, it doesn't look great. And I discovered that the black felt, to me, looks the best, the more effective. And you only need a little scrap of felt, you don't need much. And I know it's maybe cheating in a knitted doll, but these dolls are more, they're not just knitted dolls. You know, we add on bling and we add bits to them. So they're making a whole statement, and this will be good. This will be nice when it's finished. So the stage I'm going to be at is I'm going to cut his felt parts out, and I'll show you that in the next video. And I'm going to put his hair piece on and start doing his hair. And as everybody who knows Gene Simmons knows, he has his widow's peak, and he has sort of long straggly black hair that comes, and then he has like his little fountain, you know, that you would put in a little girl, his little fountain up the top. And this part won't have hair on it, you know, because it's sort of makeup, I think. So the fountain will come up and he'll have long straggly hair, and it's not too thick. All right, so that's the hair. And then I'll cut out the pieces for the eyes. Tongue will go in, obviously, which will make him really look good. And then basically that's near enough. That'll be near enough this doll to finish, to the point where we need to make a guitar. All right, so Gene Simmons's guitar, all the different rock stars have their own sort of signature guitars. So Gene Simmons is it looks like a big axe, an axe head guitar. All right. Haven't decided yet whether, the last one I made, I made it in felt, which I think looks much better. I haven't worked out how to knit it yet, but that'll come, and I'll try. I'll see if I can get a knitting pattern for it. But I might do a demo on how to make it knit and how to do the felt one, because I think the felt ones look more professional. But and they're not hard to do, and felt isn't expensive. But we'll see. We're getting on rightly. All right, so nice talking to everybody. Well, bits, I'll go away and I'll get this bit finished and decide whether I'm going to put some bling on, and I'll show you the next time. I think he's looking pretty good. He's very striking, you know, he's a very striking young man, and I'm quite pleased with him so far. Okay, bye.